Hello fellow gamers, welcome to Azreality Gaming. My name is Dustin, and today we're going to be reviewing Disgaea 1 Complete for the PlayStation 4 or the Switch, and asking the question, is it worth it in 2021? Stay tuned and let's find out. Disgaea 1 was originally released as Disgaea Hour of Darkness on August 27, 2003 for the PlayStation 2 by Atlas and published by Nippon Ichi Software. The game I'm reviewing is Disgaea 1 Complete Edition for the PlayStation 4 and Nintendo Switch, released on October 9, 2018. This is a remastered version of the original, with new and improved graphics and some quality of life improvements from the original. The graphics and sprites were updated to be more in line with Disgaea 5 and look less pixelated than its earlier PS2 version. The only additional content is called Etna Mode, which is one of the characters that joins you early on in the campaign. You have to beat the game and side quest in order to unlock this mode, which has Etna as the main protagonist instead of Laharl. It's a nice replayability portion of the game, although you hardly need that as the game can be as extensive or as simple as you desire. What I mean by that is you can spend hundreds of hours maxing out characters' level, gear, and abilities to own the game, or just simply beat the main campaign in as much less time. So what is the draw to this game, and why should I care about it in 2021? Well, if you aren't a fan of the series, or have never heard of it before, then I'll compare it to Final Fantasy Tactics, or even some of the Fire Emblem games. If you like tactical RPGs, then this is really a game you must check out. It's a lot less serious, and more about having fun. I personally love tactic games, so this was an easy pickup for me when it first released on the PS2. I've been a fan of the series ever since. But the reason I like this style of tactical RPG game is because of the storyline and the humor. Rarely do I get this invested in characters and their storyline in tactical RPGs. Normally, you just raise a bunch of nondescript classes you need to beat the game and random name generate them. But Disgaea draws you into the characters with simple yet colorful anime-style art and rolling on the floor laughing out loud, maybe peed in your pants kind of humor. Then again, I have an advanced sense of humor, so I find lots of things funny, but I think you too will see the humor of this game. The characters' reactions during the simple cutscenes add to the dynamics of the humor and really set it in place. I've never found myself laughing so hard while playing a video game before. This is the only one to do that. Some games try to be funny, this game is just funny. You just can't take it too serious, because if you do, you won't get the same enjoyment out of it as I have. The game has two parts to it, one being just the campaign, and the other is the afterstory, where most of the players try to create godlike characters to decimate all. The grinding in the game isn't as bad as it originally remember in the PS2 version that when it first came out, and is actually quite enjoyable. You really get the sense of accomplishment each level you get, and being able to min-max the system to acquire insane levels of power is just rewarding. There's a segment in the game called Item World, where you are allowed to enter the item's spirit realm, if you will, if you can call it that, and work through randomly generated maps there. Each 10 levels you complete, your item goes up in levels, up to a maximum of 100, which does require a lot of effort and time to accomplish. You don't have to complete all of the 100 levels in one sitting, but in order to escape early, you have to use a specific item that you can buy or find in-game, or leave at every 10 level intervals. This is the only way to get the max level best weapons and armor in the game. So for those who like the challenge and want to go full 100% complete experience, buckle in for some long hours investing into grinding and item world leveling. Before we get into the pros and cons of the game, if you've enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. If you like Disgaea or any retro modern day game RPGs, maybe consider subscribing because we probably have a lot in common, and we both enjoy a good RPG. We'll probably get along just fine. Alright, let's get back into it. Alright, the pros for the game. Improved graphics, great storyline, funny ass humor. The Etna mode is really cool for playability factor, and godlike characters if you spend the time to create them. Cons, unfortunately, is that min-maxing part of this does require a lot of grinding, so be prepared for that. If you like that kind of aspect of the game, great, then maybe that's not a con, it might be a pro. Overall, with all the resurgence of remastered games coming out in 2021, it's like the new thing, right? I think any of these Disgaea series games that have been updated are worth your time and money, especially if you like tactical RPG games and anime-style storyline/graphics. At the filming of this video, you can usually find a copy of Disgaea 1 Complete for around $20 or so on Amazon, eBay, or your local video game store. So what are you waiting for? Go out and get this game. No, seriously, do it. It's a great game. And it will hold you over until Disgaea 6, which is the newest version of the game, coming out in America sometime this summer 2021, exclusively for the Nintendo Switch. As of the filming of this video, I'm still streaming the game live on Twitch, so if you'd like to come by, hang out, say hi, see what the game's all about, please stop by. I do stream on the weekends, Friday and Saturday usually, in the evenings, and until then, we'll see you guys next time.